Elected officials embrace it and pay for it. There'd be no reason for ODOT to oppose it.
The battle over the traffic layout for the Brent Spence Bridge Companion Bridge heats up today. A blow to the group pushing for dramatic changes to the proposed design. Good evening, I'm Megan Mongello.
And I'm Adam Clements. Thanks for joining us here at 5:30. After months of pushing to get plans changed for the interchange where a new Brent Spence Companion Bridge will connect Kentucky to Ohio, project leaders say that the proposal is too costly and will create more traffic problems to implement.
Local 12's Christian Hauser was the first to break this news to you on social media today. He sat down with the group Bridge Forward to find out if the next step is given the latest setback.
We've been reporting on the group Bridge Forward and its push to reclaim as much land as possible and reconnect downtown with Queensgate. Now, the group says it could create about 24 acres of usable land behind me in this area. But leaders with the Brent Spence Corridor project say Bridge Forward's designs would add at least $100 million to the project, and on top of that, expensive yearly maintenance costs for the city.
Here's a look at the proposed area and reclaimed land. The pink shaded part is south of 6th Street and the green is north. The numbers in blue show the Bridge Forward concept acreage, while the red numbers show the Brent Spence project team numbers. Bridge Forward's design would yield more than 23 acres, while the project gains only about 13. Now, the project team says Bridge Forward's design would create additional acreage, but it would come at a cost of $100 million. It says it would increase Cincinnati's maintenance costs significantly, and it claims some of the surface streets would need to be raised significantly to get over I-75, which would in turn create a physical barrier between downtown and Queensgate. Former mayor and Bridge Forward member John Cranley says he doesn't see the memo as a bad thing.
It lays out a clear path on how to reverse the racist history of building the spaghetti highway that is currently Queensgate and downtown.
Cranley says that $100 million price tag is less than 4% of the projected $3.1 billion project.
We can create 4 new blocks for downtown Cincinnati, create a real neighborhood opportunity in Queensgate, reverse the historic sin of the displacement of tens of thousands of black citizens in the 1950s.
Cranley says local leaders should make the final decision on whether to raise the additional cash. He says he and another former mayor, Mark Mallory, will be lobbying the city and county leaders to say yes.
I think it should be elected officials, our elected officials, not engineers in Columbus, who make the decision for the future of our city.
The goal is to get the companion bridge open by July of 2029. That means construction needs to begin within the next year or so for the massive project. For Local 12 News, I'm Christian Hauser.
You can read the full response from the Brent Spence Corridor team and what Bridge Forward has to say about all the concerns. Just open up the Local 12 News app and click on this article. You'll see everything you need.
You can always find our Local 12 stories right here on YouTube. Don't forget to tap subscribe, and then you can get all the notifications.